Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Brandon Clark is out there with Bull. Then it's Barrett and it's Flynn in at the point guard.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And it's Morant with the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for USA. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Here's Barrett. Michael Porter making his last shot, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. To the middle, here's Wiseman. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Flynn against Morant. Clock at 6. Pass to Bull. There's the triple.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And it's Team World with the ball. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Dort misses. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Team World. Free throw good, Edwards.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And now the first timeout called here for Team World. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. He was amazed at how developed some of these guys are at such a young age. He remembers when it was rare that a rookie made a major contribution to the team. Now it's almost expected, and the number of these players are ready for it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
It's tipped, and he gets it back. Team World trails by 4. Barrett for 3. Wiseman with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
And that one's good by Porter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And finished off by Morant.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And here's Barrett. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Barrett's got 8 points. And that concludes the first quarter of play. USA leads by 5. And welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
So Team World's 5 right now. Rui Hachimura out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Pell in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Washington. Sinks the triple. Washington's got the lead up to 8 now for USA.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here is Hachimura. He's covered by Washington. 6 to shoot. Hachimura down low. Washington's on him.
I think Washington, because of his athleticism and length, can be an outstanding defender in this league.
It's blocked. Williamson trying to free himself up. Team World trails by 8. Here's Alexander Walker. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Barrett. And that's going to be a travel. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Ball, the pass to Williamson. He kicks it to Reddish. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Pell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Team World trails by 6. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. The pass to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Achua, he's checked in for USA. And a change for Team World. Clark, he's checked in for Hachimura. 1:06 left in the first half. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And it's Team World with the ball. 6-point game. to the inside. And it's Clark with the jam.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Outside ball. Pass to Porter. It's Morant in the corner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Morant is great at putting pressure on defenders, which in turn draws contact.
He's off on the second. Team World trails by 4. Alexander Walker passes to Dort. He feeds it to Bol. Kicks to Barrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
Nice pump fake there. Barrett is an all effort and athleticism. He pays attention to his craft.
Wiseman's checked in for Williamson. And a change for Team World. Flynn's checked in. Barrett against Porter. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. Porter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. The Rising Stars game has become such a special part of All-Star Weekend. We couldn't have a better show. And that wraps up the half.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great careers in store for these young men.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
Morant is out there with Edwards. Then there's Williamson. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And Porter comes to help. And no good, trying to use the glass.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Dort. Passes it to Clark. Flynn against Morant. From about 19 feet, Flynn misses.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
The pass to Barrett. Outside Flynn. Porter against Barrett. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Count that one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Back to Morant.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant valuable. An all-around player with a bright future.
For USA, they've made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. And USA making a change here. Reddish is checked in. Team World trails by 12. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Chanchar. Lays it up off the glass. Chanchar's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Dort. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Chanchar. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Pass to Clark. Here's Dort. From the arc. Chanchar, no good. And now USA on the break. And finished off by Morant.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Catching up on the changes for USA. Achua, he's checked in for Wiseman. And Ball subbed in for Edwards. Hachimura, he's checked in for Team World. Reddish, rebound by Team World. Here's Dort. He kicks to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
And it's USA holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
So Team World's 5 right now. Clark is out there with Hachimura. And it's Dort in a shooting guard. And it's Morant missing. Team World trails by 6. Here's Chanchar. And it's blocked. But they recover it. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Reddish. And USA leads by 8. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for USA.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Hachimura, the pass to Alexander Walker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Morant outside. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. The dunk by Achua.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Clark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And USA with some changes. Wiseman's checked in for Washington. Porter comes in for Reddish. And it's Edwards in for John Morant.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Porter kicks to Edwards. And the call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Williamson is checked in for USA. Team World trails by 8. Now Barrett. Over Porter. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
The USA calls time here. They're in front by 6. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And I would point to his shooting percentage as the key reason he's our pick. And that sounds simple, but he hadn't tried to do too much. He hasn't tried to force his shots, just kind of waited and worked to get good looks. And in the end, he's found plenty of them.
Edwards kicks to Porter. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that one's good by Porter.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Barrett. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellent on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
And Barrett gets it to go.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now, here's ball. Williamson outside. From outside the arc. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Ball. Edwards got the lead up to 12 now for USA. On offense, here's Team World. Here's Barrett. Good D by Williamson. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for USA. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Now here's Edwards, guarded closely. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of